Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a singles new love reading for my dearest Leos. Leo, we're going to take a look at who's going to be your next romantic partner and what type of relationship it's going to be. And if these messages do resonate, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And just a friendly reminder, I am available for private readings, so if you're after one, I have those links down below in the description box. All right, my lovely Leos, let's see who's coming towards you in love. All right, so you may have another Leo here, okay. This person, Eight of Swords, all right. How they're viewing you, the Hierophant, Taurus energy. So they're definitely seeing you as grounded, stable, generous, relationship material. And we see the World card. Ooh, so strong fixed energy here, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, really strong Leo and Taurus energy coming through. And we see the Queen of Cups. So for some of you, this could be someone with strong water in their chart, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This person could also be a Cancer, Leo, Cusper. This is somebody who's very empathic, very creative, very nurturing, very loving. Someone who may love animals. They may have more than one, dog, or may have a dog and a cat, or have 3 cats or 3 dogs, or, I just feel like this person is very connected to nature, connected to the animal kingdom in some way. Maybe they just love watching, documentaries about animals. I'm seeing this person as somebody who's very loyal. I feel for some of you, there's something about this person's hair. I'm getting somebody with like thick hair. Not just that lion's mane, but I'm seeing it here also on this Eight of Swords, like someone who has, and also this Queen of Cups, like somebody, their hair is going to be something that you're very drawn to, that you like. Again, maybe like long, thick hair for some of you. Of course, that's not going to be for all of you. I definitely feel like this is somebody who's a protector. There's someone who's going to really be protective of you, of the relationship. I feel this is someone who is like they're very passionate, they're playful, they get a lot of attention. Like this person definitely gets a lot of attention. You might meet this person when they're feeling a little bit stuck. So that could be they're stuck in another relationship. Some of you, this person may have a history with the law, okay? That's not for all of you, but I just see this person, you meet them and they might be getting out of like a bad living situation or a bad relationship, and it doesn't have to be a love relationship. It could be they're breaking up with a friend, or it's like a family situation. It could be a job that they hate. Let's see. So what else do we need to know about this person? We see the Three of Swords here. Some of you, you might meet this person during a time of mourning, or they're experiencing heartbreak. There could be other involvements here as well. So again, this person might have a choice between you and someone else. But I also feel too, this person might hold back a little bit because they're kind of healing, or they're recovering from something here. And we see the Queen of Cups coming through again. So really strong water energy. This person might be empathic, intuitive. I see this person being very creative. Again, there's something about this person's hair. It could also be somebody here who changes their hair color. So whether their hair is dyed or they frequently change their hair color. All right. I do think that this person is going to be choosing you, Leo, if they have a choice between you and someone else. This person might also kind of hold back in the beginning of the relationship because they're healing, or because of other involvements or other entanglements. All right, so let's see what else you need to know about this person or this connection. All right, so some of you, this is your ex, or this is somebody that you've dealt with before. For others of you, this person you might know their ex, or they're getting out of a connection with someone who will soon be their ex, okay? It does not mean that this is somebody you've dealt with before, although it certainly can be. All right, your person may be a single parent, or maybe you and this person are meant to have children together. Okay, this person's going to be very funny. All right, so a lot of fun and lighthearted energy with this person, despite what they might be going through. The laughter you share is going to bond you, alleviate stress. And they're also going to be a very passionate person here. So there's never a dull moment with this type of person who enjoys life fully. This is going to be someone who you're going to have a very strong physical connection with one another. So that they could be an exciting lover, but I do feel like you're going to sense or feel like, you know, they were made for you, okay? And that, or you two were made for each other, especially in the physical sense. All right, so with the Eight of Swords, your person could be at times a little bit of an overthinker. Again, we did talk about possibly a bit of a dark past or problems with the law in the past. And in some of you, you're meeting this person while there, or they just have broken free of something, a situation that they felt stuck in. All right, this person may speak multiple languages. They could be ginger, okay? So, you know, I do feel like we do see someone here who has like reddish blonde hair, reddish hair, but I kind of feel like this person changes up their hair. Or maybe they used to dye their hair a lot of different colors. You know, maybe even someone here wears wigs at times. You know, I don't know if that's just for when, like, you know, when it comes to fancy dress or costume parties, or they like to wear wigs. I feel like this person dresses well. Okay, I do think they also stand out the way that they dress, like they might be a flashy dresser, or they're just not afraid to, you know, just be their own person. With this ginger energy, it may also be somebody that likes to drink ginger tea, loves ginger cookies, you know, really loves the ginger that comes on the side of sushi, of a sushi plate, right? Or a sushi roll. They may use ginger and homeopathic remedies. And this person really loves animals. Isn't that interesting? I was getting that coming through, that they are connected to nature, connected to the animal kingdom. And some of you might meet this person at work or through work somehow. Or work may be something here that really brings you two together. All right, so let's see what else we need to know here. What else do we need to know here? All right, this person may hum often, okay, or you know, like to play music, or you catch this person singing to themselves, you know, singing in the shower type energy. They're going to come into your life when you least expect it. Ooh, music may be something here that also brings you two together, or will be playing when they ask you out. All right, this person has a pet. So again, they may have a dog, they might have, you know, a dog and a cat. I could see this person having multiple animals. And they have been in your proximity at least once in the last 6 months. Okay, so maybe they come in and out of your community or your job or your gym. Okay, or, you know, there might be distance between you with the World card, so just be aware of that. I also see you might come from different ethnic backgrounds. And here we get confirmation of that with great cook. So this person's a badass in the kitchen, or they come from a different ethnic background, so they cook different types of foods, maybe using a lot of ginger. Okay, they might be a restaurant owner or work in the culinary field, or maybe they used to. Okay, we're also seeing, we're getting strong water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. So with that double Queen of Cups energy, they may be a water sun with a fire rising, or like I said, they could be a Cancer, Leo cusp here. All right, and we see, there's that fire energy. Okay, water and fire. So again, either a Cancer Leo cusp, or a water sign with a strong fire in their chart, or vice versa. This person is very caring, they're loving, they're sensitive, they're affectionate. And you're going to see that too with the way they treat their pets, is what I'm getting. I feel like the Leos that I'm connecting with out there, you may really like animals as well. They're viewing you as the Hierophant card. So they're viewing you as somebody who is grounded and generous, and they see you as really compatible. This person's definitely seeing you as relationship material. Wow, Leo, they're seeing you as the Emperor. So male or female, it doesn't matter. So they're definitely sensing that there's a divine counterpart connection here. They're seeing you as strategic. They're seeing you as bold. They're seeing you as decisive. Again, all of these really beautiful Leo qualities, but that Aries energy, you're a real go-getter. Okay, although this person might be the one to ask you out. With the Emperor energy, I feel like, you know, this might take you by surprise, right? but I'm just seeing here, they see you as a boss. They see you as successful. They see you as well-dressed. You're impactful, like when you walk into a room, and this person really loves that. But they may see you as the Four of Swords. So again, this person, they might be the one who ends up asking you out, and because they might feel like you're not making a move towards them. So I can see this person kind of being a little bit impulsive, like they were waiting for more from you, or waiting for you to ask them out. So then they were like, all right, if this is going to happen, it's going to be up to me. I also feel this person is going to feel quite at peace with you, okay, is what I'm getting. And, you know, I feel like the Four of Swords and the Two of Swords here, the Six of Swords, I don't know if you might just kind of help this person move on from something that wasn't in alignment with them, or you kind of meet them as they're really prioritizing peace and moving into alignment. I also think this is something you're not going to see coming. And like I said, some of you, there's a choice involved between two people, whether that's you, Leo, or whether it's them. Let's see what they really like about you, though. What does this person really like about my Leos? Yeah, they see you as an alchemist. So some of you, they really like that you're good with your hands. Like some of you, I don't know if you do art, or you knit, or you read tarot, or you're good at fixing things, building things. You cut hair. You're a stylist, a barber, whatever it might be. This person sees you as somebody who's not only good with their hands, but you can also transform base motives and goals into golden wisdom. So like you've also done a lot of healing. And I also feel like you're going to really help this person transform, but it doesn't feel like it's going to take a toll on you though. All right. And we see addict. Yeah. Some of you though, you are going to be helping this person recognize and confront bad behaviors, or, you know, Eight of Swords situations. You're going to help them see that it's really time for them to leave something behind. And again, it could just be a job that they hate. It could be, you know, a relationship or friendship or a family situation or something that, you know, just isn't really good for them, that isn't really in alignment with them. This person, Leo, sees you as this Damnnn energy. So they see you as somebody who's very sexy, very passionate. They also know that you get a lot of attention. So again, this person might have a slight jealousy streak. Okay. But with the World card, I see that there's really potential for something new and a brilliant success here. There could be some sort of distance between the two of you for some point in time. So it could be that you meet, you know, online, or maybe you're currently at a distance. I'm seeing maybe even on different continents right now. But I'm also seeing that this could be a very fruitful, very abundant connection. All right. And yep, you've learned the spiritual lesson. So that's why this person's coming into your life, because I do feel like you're in the place where you need to be in order to call in the right person. Some distance will help bring clarity. So again, there's something here about this connection and distance. For some of you, it could be someone who's coming back around, although I am reading for the vast majority of you that, Leo, this is someone that, you know, that it is somebody new. Okay, it's not like an ex, but for some of you, it could be. All right, and we do see marriage. So a lot of my Leos here, you may end up marrying this person, or you may end up being in a higher level of commitment here with this person. All right, so let's see. What else do you need to know here, my lovely Leos? What else do you need to know? Twin flame recognition. So you know this soul that mirrors your own. And pay attention to the signs and the clues. The universe is talking to you. So you're going to get a lot of signs and synchronicities here, Leo, when this person comes into your life. Now, you might be seeing a lot of 1111. You might be seeing a lot of 888, things like that, repeating numbers. You might see, you know, this person's birthday a lot, you know, before you know, or maybe even their birth time, if you know what time this person is born. Someone, I'm also seeing the number 1133. I'm seeing 444. Okay, 222 coming through. All right, can we get some important dates and times for my Leos? So we see September. So again, this could be, you know, Virgo or Libra energy, but for some of you, if you know who I'm talking about, maybe you had some history with this person back in September. You met them in September. Maybe some of you, this person is coming in September. Okay, but we also see next month, which is June. So there's going to be a lot of movement here within this connection between now and September, all right? Or between, you know, June and September, rather. All right, my lovely Leos, I'm going to leave it here. I'm sending you lots of love and light. Take care.